You getting Miami? Oh, I should get Miami. Michigan. I don't want to get. No, I'm trying to match who you get. Michigan. I'll go with Michigan. I'll go with Miami. What do you mean? They the same. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ohio? Nigga, Ohio is better than Miami. Nah. Get what's the name? Get Michigan. I get Boise. I'll get Kansas State. I'm gonna get Oregon. No. Bro, we could do Miami and Michigan. I don't know, bro. What you gonna do? I'm a Tar Heels fan. I'm not getting Duke. It don't matter. How about just pick random teams? Do you want to go first? Just start on any team and then go pick the third team, like flick 3 times. So go flick once, fast, and then stop. All right. No, like this, dude. And then stop. No, dude. Oh my God, are you slow? No game. I held my stick down and let it go. No, I was saying like, so say I pick Kansas, right? And then we do another one. That's 2. Then another one. That's 3. No, I'm doing it with my stick. Do it, why? All right. I know, I see it. All right, bet. You go again. Go first. No, you pick the third team. Or you want to pick the third team that you got, that we went through. All right, so that's my first team right here, then Miami. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Duh. I don't know who it was. I think I got Syracuse. Syracuse. I don't even know what my 3 teams was. I got Syracuse. I know. I got Syracuse. That's gonna be all Miss and Syracuse, but that's the easy dub. Look, these niggas tier 1. Damn, I gotta go with Syracuse, bro. Nah, again. I ain't never played with Syracuse.
Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today.
When nobody told you to hop on my stream, get off my stream.
Clash in store. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer
Bruce.
energy of this matchup will keep you.
Get on my stream, man. Nobody told you to get on it,
bro.
bro.
Anything can happen when you kick off after dark.
Yes, you is, bro. I see your name.
We'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
Yes, I do, bro.
Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
I don't even worry about it. Yeah. Play, bro.
Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway.
It look like Clemson out here.
He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take it.
You ain't never used Auburn, whatever it is, man.
First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff.
Come here.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Tigers are in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Thorne. Looking to the big
Told you couldn't throw it with me.
Fires into
Couldn't
traffic
throw it with me,
and
man.
intercepted.
Come here.
And a big return after the INT
Come
sets
here.
up the offense for this possession.
It's a defense that
You can't throw it. You can't throw it with me. I'm telling you. You cannot throw it.
They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get it.
Running toward the goal line.
Come on, dog.
Fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What a play by the defense with
That's
their
a good
backs against the wall in a goal line type
Hey,
situation.
game bailed you
They're
out.
able to force
Game
a
bailed you
fumble
out.
and jump on it. That is how you
Game
change
bailed you out. You
momentum
know
in a
that.
game.
Game bailed you. I'm glad you know that.
Looking to move it through the air. Going downfield for the
I'm glad you know
play.
game bailed you.
Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only
Can't
on
throw
the
it.
pick,
You cannot
but
throw
the
it, man. I'm
great
telling you,
return
nigga.
to give the offense
cannot throw the
tremendous
ball.
field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready.
You cannot throw the ball, man. I'm telling you.
After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, yeah, he
Nah,
got
nigga.
blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Paul. Man. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
What you at? You
These
just let
wide
my
receivers
sister out?
work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel.
You just let my
Understanding
sister
where the
out?
holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the
Am
battle up
I
front.
getting lag
Almost
too?
there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here.
Bro, that's bull.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there.
Bro, my
Just
game
keep the
is
offense
lagging
out and go
crazy.
for it.
Dude, 4th and inches. If I can't get inches, I deserve to lose football games. So I'm going for it on 4th and inches every single time.
They're going to run it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect,
my game
that
lagging?
didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese.
And my
You've
game
gotta
was lagging.
make great field position count. When you got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
What the frick is wrong with my game?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. He
Shit,
was
skipping,
looking for
dog.
some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Bro, game, you're not gonna beat me, bro.
Now here comes that Auburn offense.
I can see,
onto the
hey,
field
let me
again.
not talk to you
Well, the
earlier.
good news about this drive,
Game might bail
Jesse,
you out
it
of
can't
here.
go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one
I'm
good
lagging,
way,
bro.
David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out.
Well, you know how fake that is, and I got you back there.
Auburn lines up quickly. Looking to pass. It's Thorne. Fires to the wide
Can't throw the ball on me.
And it's picked
Cannot
off
throw the ball on me.
again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Orange. How about that D coming up with a play like that? On to attempt
You
the
cannot.
try.
I told you when you was at my crib, you cannot throw the ball on me.
The kick is
You
up
cannot
and
throw the ball
good.
on me.
Put one more on the lead.
You cannot throw the ball on me.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Cannot throw the ball on me, bro.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start
Gotta run
is
it.
a bit of an understatement, and they really need to
Gotta
get it
run it.
going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
Throw it down the field.
This unit,
I wanted to
they've
throw it
been
down the field on that
slow
pole.
and
It wasn't
struggling.
another pick,
They need
boy.
an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme. That
Come here.
And he will be sacked.
I
at
wanted
the
to throw it to
6-yard
him. I be
line.
baiting. I'm telling you,
This
make
defense
him
has
look like
kept
it.
them backed
He
up.
open.
Now one more
Yeah, he not
stop, and they
open.
can get off the field on
Come on.
3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
Standing
That
wide.
would've
I was
been a
standing wide,
huge
too.
gain
Slap that
if he
ball
could have
out.
squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distance.
He was not deep, nigga. He's
like
there.
that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch.
He's going for it all. Downfield and incomplete.
No.
The defense holds.
No.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense.
Look at that, look at that, look at that good D.
That confident. This
Look at that good D.
4th and long. I thought he just
Look at that
put
good D,
one
boy.
away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's
You ain't giving me
important
nothing.
This offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board.
How?
The offense
I
took
scored
care of
2
business.
with my running back. What do you mean?
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb.
I got one pick
He's
6.
brought down at the 16.
I got one pick 6. The rest is with my running back. Gang, I was, and then the first time I scored on my own, I was always, I was all the way, almost all the way down the field.
in their
Like, what do you
own
mean?
end
I had to work
last
all the way
time. It
down
put
the
them
field.
in a tough spot, David.
Come here.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They gotta
That's what you
find
better
the
do on the
balance
ball.
with
You
this
cannot
offense
throw the
to
ball
really
on me,
be
though.
productive. And last possession they
You
went
can
for it,
run
they
all
were
you
nice
want to.
ball,
I don't care about
and
the
it
run.
didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Don't slide. Don't slide.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without
Changing his
taking any
defense up.
punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in
I'm
the
finna
pocket.
keep getting
You
these
tell
easy plays
he
in.
wants to throw the football, go through
I'm
his
finna keep getting these
progressions.
easy plays.
Nothing home,
Change his defense
take
up.
off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
You can't throw the ball on me, bro. I'm letting you know, bro.
To the air, it's Thorne. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. A really nice run and gain, and he gets gets down to avoid taking punishment. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Little touch pass to the receiver. They pick up half
Bro,
of it. It'll
strip
be
the
2nd
ball,
and 5.
bro.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
It's because you on the
The
stream.
Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
I was there.
He's brought down after a nice game. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. Makes the grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. And the offense finds a way to cut into this.
We had it.
They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Pena. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
At the 45 on his way. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Give to the back. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Loved it.
And the ball squirted out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
I tried to slide. He didn't slide, bro.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
The more
Bro, I tried to
near the
slide,
football,
bro.
the
Dude
more
didn't
likely
slide,
you
bro.
are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32.
Oh my God, bro.
Pick up a
Game just
5.
sold me, bro.
Auburn lines up quickly. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Open runway ahead. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last play has the defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Give to the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're trying to get to him. Can't make
King, intercept the ball.
6 right there.
Yeah, just got enough of the football there by the defender.
How you
Breaking
mean?
the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, took that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
It was good.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And the field goal put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter.
All right, now. I think my grandma in there anyways.
First down to start the drive after the break. One man in the backfield and he gets it. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
I want to stay up late, so when I get to school and after I take my exam, I can go to sleep and they go about that.
They understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays.
I'm not going to try on that test. I'm going to guess on that test.
Getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's McCord. Quick strike complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6.
We go. Wait.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hatcher. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What do you say it's called? Something, but it's like
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job.
I think I have. Probably if it's a 2025 or 24.
Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack.
Got some room into the goal
I seen it then.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1.
We can watch it though, cause I don't remember. I watched it like a couple
if
years
you're
ago.
on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throat, and they gashed you.
Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And the offense continues to
Hold on,
run the
babe.
football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive
All right,
line
we
makes
go.
holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, the score is 20.
Quarter 6 minutes or 7 minutes. So you got time to come
Taken
out.
away after scoring the touchdown.
But if you want to score here and not get the ball back
With
to score
it,
again, it might be
it's
dead.
Simmons. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
Wait, hold on.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The inside handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward. And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Syracuse doing business in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown.
Nigga, you're like, nigga, I thought you were better than this. Nah, nigga, don't quit. And you want to stream? Nigga ass. Nigga ass. Belt, B. 34, 35, 6 on his ass. 35, 6 on his ass. Straight bet on his ass. Straight bet on your ass, nigga. Can't even hear me. Everybody here for the party. You get North Carolina? Nigga, come to party chat. How the fuck you in game chat?
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Split backs here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense.
Why you didn't click? You one of those type of niggas. Why you didn't click on the player?
On that play.
Nigga, we not using AIs. Nigga, what the hell? Nigga, we not using the freaking AI players.
Moving the
What
running
got
back,
going on?
forcing the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Shakes off the defender.
Okay, stop using AIs, nigga. You can't stop. You didn't say that.
Still short of the first down.
And this offense, I think they'll do a good job
Alright,
in this
then,
game
nigga,
of
don't use
divvying
AIs.
up
Nigga,
the
you
football
can't-
and
nigga, I'm 260,
distributing
nigga,
it
it's
to
say
different
that.
guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Go over
When
using
you're
AI.
a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you,
What
especially
Madden
on
player
third down.
or
That's what you saw in
college
that
football
last
player
play.
use freaking
There was no
AI.
question where the quarterback
Trash
was going with that
Trash
football.
nigga.
All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
No,
It's
nigga.
incomplete, and
What are you
trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. wants to throw. It's Milrow. He's got it down the middle.
Hit.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding.
I don't know. I ain't a lot on this
concept.
game, but I think
Easy
Ron Williams
pitch,
better than
easy
him.
catch.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense.
I'm about to do something crazy. I ought to do something
Guys
crazy.
in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed
You said
up
I was
against
bullying.
the wall.
Like, I don't see how.
We knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver
Moving the ball
involved, get him
efficient.
involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
He
Nigga,
let
drop.
the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make
Oh,
the
nigga,
connection.
bro, don't start that dropping the ball. Bro. I
Offenses
don't
should
got time for
focus
it, bro.
on their guys.
Get out the
making
game, bro. I got time to niggas dropping the ball.
So-and-so guys get so-and-so touches, and, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I don't know what I just
Lining
did.
up to tack one more
I
onto
don't know
that
what I just
lead.
did.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is
Roughing
a
the passer.
penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker.
Yeah, I'm about to put my like defense, bro.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well stick with him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. On 4th down, they'll run it looking for the 1st. And they'll spot it at the 38.
Go ahead and kill
and
this running
that'll
back
be
early.
plenty for the 1st down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Canes look to keep this drive humming.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better
Oh,
as
I
the
wanted to
game
throw it to
goes
nigga
on.
run across the middle.
That's a
Oh,
really
my
good
God.
omen for this offense, considering his
Oh,
success
that's
now
a good
early.
ball.
To the air, it's Ward. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And he's brought
God,
down,
bro,
but
he
the
didn't get
defender
that fast
got a
enough.
face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Martinez on the carry. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That drive was boring.
An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays. But how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field, you get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ball game.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the middle. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
I seen that shit
These
late.
linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's
They were lucky you hit that
to
shit.
get to the ball. You saw
Probably
that
would've taken
linebacker
it.
do it.
They keep attacking through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. They stripped it out. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Oh my
This is a
God,
receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys
I mean,
trying to
these
rip
niggas
it
fumble
free.
the
He's got to do a
ball.
better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a
bro.
costly giveaway.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. End off from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And the Canes pick up the first down.
Oh, that's
And
bullshit.
I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go.
Already knew what
I'm
you
going
were
to play
doing.
4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Like, nigga, they just hold me, nigga. I was whooping you all the way down the field. They gonna make my nigga fumble like that.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll be taken down,
Well,
but
this
he
right here
does have
getting
enough
boring.
for
This
the
shit make me
first
want to
down.
quit.
That's a nice looking run, man, and what a legacy here. When you
This
think
shit
about
like- this
Edgerrin
shit take no
James and
skill just
Frank
to
Gore,
run the ball
Willis
down, man. This
McGahee,
shit
Clinton
boring.
Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Dropping back, it's Ward. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, what a move! And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it
Trying to
after
pop that
taking
ball out,
that
nigga.
rip.
I should never.
And the
Like,
Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first. Oh, it's loose.
let's go.
And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards.
Tidy,
And that's a
good
huge
for that
play
running
by the
back, nigga.
defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football,
Come on,
knocking
give
it
it to that
out
running
and
back over and
following
over.
up for a massive fumble recovery.
I knew that nigga was gonna give me one. And they kept on. Oh, they got
They
down
go to the
running
ground.
down.
At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown,
That's a clip.
Alabama.
That's a clip.
And once he found open space, the band might as well
Oh my
start
god,
playing.
nigga, that was so pretty, nigga.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he
Nigga, that
gets
was
into
pretty,
the
nigga.
second level, great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels,
that was
or
pretty,
racing
man. You can't even
angles. A
lie,
lot of
nigga, that
times
was
when you're
pretty.
chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown.
Nigga, that was
Add
so
those
pretty,
stats,
nigga.
young
Oh
fella.
my god.
And they tacked on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Nigga, you kept giving it to the same player over and over.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the
I knew I was
kickoff
gonna get
team.
one from by
Everybody
that.
stayed
That
in their
running back.
lanes, and they'll stop him
See that
at the
nigga early in the
16.
game. Now why that nigga bone was broken.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe.
I ain't gonna lie,
for
bro.
success.
Niggas said
Good
harder
news,
than
though,
college.
they get another
than
chance,
NFL.
right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You got to execute and you got to lock in.
Got it behind the line. It's Martinez.
Oh,
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry up. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting
stop.
through his
It takes no skill.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it
I
up
can
to
literally
the
do that the whole game.
37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that
Yes,
last
that
play.
run,
It's
yes.
2nd and 3.
That run, yes.
Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Arroyo.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
I
and the
took him
defense
when I
in
played.
chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Yeah, push
Well,
it
you're
to
making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Oh, I thought
Excellent
he
job
fumbled.
working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Power football with the run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a 1st down.
The Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quarterback now breaking the field. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. The give. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw. It's Milrow. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
You're right about the end zone, too. Okay, you can run it.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The clock has reached the
2-minute
two-minute
mark,
and they have a chance
over.
to at least
Ass
cut
ass
into
me.
this lead before the break.
Ass ass nigga.
Quarterback stands alone,
Ass
all
ass
wide
nigga.
receivers.
Ass ass nigga. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Scanning the field, it's Ward.
Come here, bitch.
And he
Nah,
was
close to that
drilled
fucking
just
running back.
as he
That shit
released the
stopped,
pass.
nigga.
It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to
You
get to
gotta
the
run the
quarterback,
ball.
man.
You
They
have
got
to run the
speed
ball.
all
Not
over
throw
the
the
place.
ball.
They hit him so
Run the
quickly,
ball.
and because of that, the ball
Do what
falls
you're good at,
incomplete.
bro. Do what you're good at.
Well
Do what you're good at. Just talk.
Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Shut up.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it, he's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Short fields make successful
How many times have I turned the field off
offenses
and
just
mad
what
at
they
you?
want
Still beat
here.
you. What do you mean?
Wants to throw
Yes,
on
it is.
first down.
Dumbass.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Well,
Okay
he
then,
comes
so we
up
mainly
with the
play each other in
reception,
Madden. So what
but
the hell are you
not
talking
a lot
about?
of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like
Okay, you
those
said every time we play, you want to open
ways
good.
to give them
Nigga, what do you
the
mean?
ball.
You barely
See
even
if
play
he can make a
college football. What
miss.
are you
I'm
talking
gonna
about?
bet most of the time.
You gotta get your
that
ass
my
whooped.
guy
You
is a
suck.
little bit more athletic than that.
Nigga, you was at my crib
defensive
talking
guy.
all that
Defense
shit,
won this
nigga.
battle,
And you
I like trying to
losing
get
right
this guy
now.
the ball in space.
Here comes 3rd and
I
short.
ain't even been thinking about the stadium,
defense
nigga.
trying to make them settle for a field goal.
No, you did not. Nigga, you still have time to win. What are you crying about?
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
All right, then, just stop talking.
Bulls
Fuck off
his
me,
way
nigga.
forward. He'll come through
Fuck off
on
me.
3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
That is how it's done on
Just
third
stop
down
talking.
and short.
You
No
just stop
doubt
talking.
about it. An easy
Nigga, it
hole
is
to
boring.
get
You doing the
through and
same shit all the way
clearly
down
get
the field.
first down.
If you really
That
want to
shit is
simplify
boring.
football, the low
That shit
man
is
wins.
boring.
That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Fuck off. Fuck off me.
He will step out of
off me,
bounds,
nigga.
but not before the big pickup and a first down
Nigga, I'm
for
too
this
good with
offense.
stick, nigga. I'm too good with that stick,
Trying
nigga.
to pay off this
I'm too
red
good with
zone
that stick.
trip.
I'm too good with that stick. I'm good at everything I do, nigga. Just shut up,
They've
nigga.
softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He caught it.
Fuck off me,
He's
nigga.
down at
Do
the
not
one,
fuck with
and
me,
they
nigga.
almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I love offenses
And all that yapping at the field. You know what?
to
No.
take the
You
easy
playing now.
stuff, take
You
those
call my
easy
opponent to play.
throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm gonna take
That's
big shots down the field
That's
too.
bullshit.
But
Come on,
don't
give me
forget,
touchdown, bro.
it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5,
You about to
3rd and
see.
5 than it is when we start getting those
You about to
long
see.
yardage situations.
We about to see.
Well, the offense
Oh,
knew
and I
what they
picked the
needed
wrong
to get
play.
that first
It's
down,
not the
so
right
they
play.
dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And the extra point will tack another one
Don't
onto
you
this
got an
lead.
LV belt, nigga?
So they take advantage of good starting field
Don't you got a
position,
Louis belt?
move the ball 35 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge
Yeah,
into
nigga.
the end
Louis to your
zone.
ass. Louis belt to your ass, nigga.
Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he
I
stopped
don't
at
give a
the
fuck about none of
13.
you talking about.
So let's see how they play it in this
I
final 30
send everybody
seconds of the
in
first
front of the
half.
stadium. What do you mean? I'm not
Keeping it
playing
on
my
the
plays on the
ground
right
with the
side.
single back.
You on the left side.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two
Nigga,
more
just stop
plays.
talking and win the game.
Time
You lost
dwindling
already.
away as they
Ain't
try
crazy.
to
You
put
quit.
points on the board right before the half.
Nah, you quit because y'all was getting blown out 35-6. If you was winning, you don't have to worry about the stadium, right? All right.
Trying to impose their will with the run.
You stay talking about the
They get him
stadium, but
on
if you was
the
winning, the
ground,
stadium
but
wouldn't even be
not
loud.
before he gets enough for the first down.
If you was winning, you wouldn't have to worry
There's a
about it.
timeout called as this offense
If you was
tries
doing
to
something other
find
than
a way
running
to
the
draw
ball,
a little closer.
get downfield, you don't have to worry about it.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. He's inside the
That's
40.
the crib.
At the 20. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll
Fucking at
wrap
the
up
1-yard
the first half.
line.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off.
That's what he just died instead of trying to beat you with speed. Run out the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He stopped short of the
Oh,
20
hit this
at the
nigga.
19 and probably wishes he'd just
That shit
taken
kind
the
of pissed me off. Why
touchback.
the fuck this nigga getting scored, bro? That shit was scored. They got the ball
And
over
here
the point.
comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
He leaves it with his back. And a nice
can't
run
wait till this
there
nigga caught
before the
that shit up
defense
again.
finally makes the stop.
Can't wait
Going
till
to
he
work
caught
in
that
the
shit up
red zone,
again.
they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Turning to the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they
I
finish it off
don't
with
want
the
to
score
hear
from
the
the 4.
excuses. I'm tired of all you pussy bitch ass niggas making excuses. I don't want to hear that shit.
Fielded in the end zone,
I don't got
it's
no
Henderson.
excuse.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a
Man,
touchdown.
shut the fuck up.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real
kinda
thing,
easy
man. Like,
to
you
run the
play
ball.
a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress.
It's so
on the sideline,
easy to run
get
the
some
ball.
oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this
I
offense.
don't gotta keep
Yeah,
doing
this
it.
is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
You want to make sure to
Look how
maximize those types of runs, and he
Look how
gets it out to
easy.
the 41.
When you're a defense, you got to stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more
Wow,
aggressive.
White.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well.
Running
They
is so
coached
easy.
these guys up.
Takes no
And this is
skill.
a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're
Takes
seeing
no
it translate
skill.
onto the field right now.
You made me fumble one. What
Got
are you
8
talking
on
about?
first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
In this game? No, you have not.
Leaves it with the back. Alabama will get the first down.
This is a guy that can
Oh,
find
nice,
you the
nice
hit
play,
yard.
man.
That play just
Oh, I
pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Strong
I tried to throw it away.
rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
They would never hold me at
That
that 1
sack
yard
gets
line.
this
I'd have had
offense
that.
behind the chains. It's second down. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. That's caught. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive.
Why the cutback was so slow?
His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Yeah, cutback was so damn slow.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
No, no, no.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
Oh, I didn't
Fires
see
into
him.
traffic. It's picked off. And after
No,
the
I
interception
didn't see
and the
him.
turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And you don't see this very
Oh
often.
my
The big
God, I didn't
defensive
see that
linemen. You see
nigga.
these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul,
Oh
when it looks
my
like they're
God, I
rushing,
did not
they
see
drop
that
in
nigga.
coverage and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved.
No!
That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These
nigga
fans
dropped
are
the
going
pin.
absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans
Oh
got
my
involved
God,
and I'm
bro.
on defense because
Oh,
it
it's
messes
off
with
the
the
dick.
snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an
Oh,
offense.
bro, shit like that ain't gonna hurt my
Find some running
motherfucking
room.
team.
He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there.
Oh my God,
And
nigga, no
he's
way I
brought
threw that
down
pick
after
and
a
this nigga
nice
dropped the
game.
interception.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium,
Oh,
right? Is the
God,
defense,
bro,
you
this
keep
nigga
them guessing.
suck.
You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of
Thank
space.
you.
The running back
Yeah, every
blasts
time.
through and gets the first down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Oh yeah.
Love the execution
I ain't
there
gonna
on the
say nothing.
screen. The
Just
running
keep
back
giving it
shows
to that
pass
man.
protect. Last second
keep
turns
giving it to
around, so
that
he's
man.
able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He'll have enough for the
What's
first
that nigga
down,
name?
and they stop him
That
at the
nigga name?
45.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Just keep running with that nigga. That
As
nigga,
they get set
that
to snap
nigga
it,
risk of
time
injury
winding
is
down
real
here in the
high.
quarter.
That nigga risk of injury is real high. And it's fourth quarter, right where I need you at. Run the clock out this quarter. Give me the ball back in the game.
21, Miami, 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short
That's all
gain.
you good at doing.
The Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
All you ever been good.
This slot receiver gives defensive
like you do it in
coordinators
Madden.
nightmares. You have
Just like you do
got
it in
to
Madden.
double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Caught in the backfield, it's Restrepo.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not
And they let
before
this nigga
he's
get a
got
first
enough
down.
for the first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let
And
those
I'm
guys get up the field,
there.
throw it right behind him. He does
The
a little
only
bit
nigga
of
that
rest,
does
making some
something on your
moves,
team is the
getting up the
running
field,
back.
making the big play.
What a hit by the defender. That's a
Yeah,
good
bro.
throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Caught near the sideline, it's Restrepo.
And you know, for the receiver there, you
already know
just
what's
want to
coming.
know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the first down after making the catch. Fourth and short now. Let's see what they do.
No, I missed.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
In the fourth and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the one, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Trying to get to him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown,
God,
King.
they let this nigga get that, bro.
I love this tight end because,
No
man, he's a
fucking
weapon
way.
in the
Ah,
passing
man.
game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
All right.
Here
Don't
comes
think too
that
hard about it.
Alabama offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to
I had
happen.
a
You're going to throw
hole.
the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is
dropped it,
physical
bro.
and pass deep.
Nigga.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking for a man, it's Milrow. He'll take the deep shot. It's complete, a huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires deep toward the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
No way.
Big play in a tie game. The pressure
Oh,
was
my
rising.
God.
Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense
Oh, my
comes up
God.
with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the back. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. Here comes the crowd trying to make it tough on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Ward. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Canes want to move quickly. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
2nd and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those 2nd down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense. As a staff, challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield.
No!
This defense, if you just give him a crease.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll
Oh my God, bro.
down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a
The other
play.
back, other running back here.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Thank you.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, what a play by the defender. Thrown into the end zone, he swats it away. When a game's this close, this late, that's a play when we look back on this one that maybe helps win the game for this.
Touchdown tie! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. Say, boys,
my
we
shit
need
lagging,
one
bro.
more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll immediately
Shit
call
lagging.
timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Shit lagging, dog.
21.
He'll bring it out. It's
Start lagging at
Johnson.
the end of the game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Runs through a tackle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking down the field. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive and trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, we're finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really add the lead.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Shakes off the tackle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Alabama has the clock on his side trying to finish the game.
Use that timeout, gang.
Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
Timeout.
Nigga, either way you lost. I'm kicking field goal if I don't score. You think you finna score and then go for 2?
Virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays.
What the end of the course say? What that total say, boy?
Right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters.
It was already
guys
14-10.
that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a
10
lot
catches,
of looks,
110
they've
yards,
lost
1
close
TD.
games
My
like
nigga
this in
Ron
the
was
past.
tough, nigga.
That wasn't the case today,
My nigga Ron
David.
was
Too
tough.
many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence.
run
You
it
know
back,
you're going to
nigga.
win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we
I don't know if I
strung
want
a
to play
couple wins
again.
together.
I might want you to go to sleep on them 2 L's, man. I was still talking. What do you mean? You was quiet the whole game. Man. Hey, but who won though? Who won? Who won? Same shit in the game. Nigga, Coach Audible playing the game stadium like nigga ain't gonna hear it. Nigga, if it's like 10 seconds left in the game, nigga, your coach yell audible at you, what you gonna do? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about, yeah, sign language, whatever the fuck they be doing. Man language shit. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna run it back, but I'm not doing 7 minutes though, bro. Nigga, fuck no. Nigga, we both had the same. Nigga, your damn running back, nigga, your damn running back makes up for Ryan Williams, and your damn quarterback better than damn Jalen Miro. So what are you talking about? We'll go, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Wanna do randoms? Second, nigga, wanna play random team? What? Alright, you go first. Alright, nigga, go first. Hold on. Okay. One. Yeah, I'm gonna do mine from, start mine from... let me see. 1, 2, 3. Wait. I don't even know what 3 teams I have. What 3 teams did I have? I don't know what 3 teams I have. I'm gonna do that shit again. BYU, what the fuck? Oh my god, nigga, this shit is so unfair. So what other teams did I have? Well, I had Ole Miss, right? Nigga, yes, I did get Ole Miss. What 3 teams did I have? Nigga, on God, that shit was Ole Miss. Who I had, nigga?
Cowboys will get us started with the
Nigga always
opening
do his dog
kickoff.
shit. And this nigga kick fast as fuck.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
You sound like that at high foot.
On first down, here comes this offense.
I got that thing. Running back.
They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for
Damn.
2. They'll mark it at
Yeah,
the
these niggas from the
17.
hit day.
And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Warren. Coming after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A strike downfield. He's off to the races. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Wolverines. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And QBs love their big
got
tight
it,
ends,
man.
especially guys that can do such such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare,
Look
too.
at me, YouTube,
I mean, he's
nigga.
just
Look
too
at me,
big for
YouTube.
DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any
If you
crease
still
in that
win, you got
kickoff
Michigan. I
coverage,
got
and he'll be stopped
OSU.
at the 17.
This should be
Line
easy
gets
though.
set, first down. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now
love
they'll
that number.
really
That
try to
number
take
good
it to
already,
this
though.
defense. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. They stop him just a
Oh,
week or
shit.
two
Heard that?
short of the first. And
Heard that,
man,
nigga?
what they can do on
You heard that
second down
nigga?
here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
these plays
nigga.
are really, really simple. Really easy. to
My
run.
cousin
I
like
it.
that,
Just
nigga.
drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Dropping back, it's Bowman. Fires to the tight end. And that is good
Hey,
versatility.
cousin like that,
there, and
nigga.
a big hit
Cousin
from
like
the
that,
backer
nigga.
in pass coverage. Second down coming up. The give to the single back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Getting some heat. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered.
I ain't trying to run
Short
back with
gain there.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water babies, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, tough game right here,
When
bro.
you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like
That's
this.
TD.
Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Cowboys with the
Ooh.
first and 10. Using his legs, it's Gordon. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
On second down, looking again to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on
I
the
hate that
play.
nigga so hard. Put his ass up on the
And
ground.
offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. is not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
That's caught. It's more. Ball's out.
Oh, yeah.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose.
I just feel
And the
like
defense
they're
jumps
big.
on it.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The ball is out behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Oh,
Those
fuck
are
no.
so
That
frustrating.
nigga not
Your
getting the
defense,
ball
and
and
you
run it no
swarm to the
more.
football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make
got
it
dumbass
cough it
get
up
up just looking
just to
around.
have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They're bringing heat. And they can't make the
Oh
play
my
on
God,
third
catch
down.
it, bro.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
Perhaps
you
drawing
niggas are
confidence
ass.
by
Look who
converting an
you got.
earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter.
What can I do? I got OSU. I got like a, you got like an 84 overall. You got a whole 88.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what
Stopping
they
his
can do
running back.
from a
Yeah,
play
at least
calling
that's good.
standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before.
Wrestling like with his
putting his
damn brother
offense
niggas be in the
motion.
air so long with the ball.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick
God, it's so hot
creates
in
a
this
big
damn room,
mojo
too.
for your team.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground
What's wrong with you?
incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got
Wrong
bodies
with
and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Bowman. They're trying to get to it. And the pass
I
is
can't do
incomplete, and that
nothing,
wraps
bro.
up the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan
How to score, bro?
7, Oklahoma State 0.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today.
No, I did the wrong play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his
dropped
hands.
it,
Oh,
bro.
he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But
He
listen,
run
those
right
are
into
shots
it.
that you want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cowboys are on the move. Handoff to the lone back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Okay, ready? Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Presley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, you want these niggas to fumble every time you hit them, no?
Drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Not how it works, man. It's not real
Feeling some
football.
heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that
Y'all niggas don't
bad.
want to what?
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that
Tarboro,
pass.
nigga. Can't one of you niggas on that Tarboro team hit me and make me
settle
fumble.
himself down a little bit.
And the misconnection on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more
threw it to
pass
the wrong
than you
nigga,
used
too.
to. The offense stays
None of you, not
aggressive,
one of you
and I
niggas
think
on
they
that
stay
damn
aggressive
Tarboro team
because they
hit
know
me and make me
they're in
fumble.
field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This offense will try to convert on 4th down for the 5th time. The defense has come up with just 1 stop so far.
Already got the first down. Already had the first down.
On downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down.
that
They were
first
ready
down
for
right
the
here,
pass. And you
bro.
saw in the back end, great job
Nigga, if
being
you
in
catch it,
position
nigga, if you
to
catch it
make
first
that
down,
play. And now their
and
offense
you get
is
pushed
coming
back,
up
it
with
doesn't matter. It's still a first.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I know it was
And after you get ball back halftime, I
Okay,
can knowledge my
I'm the
ball.
offensive coordinator. I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Looking to scramble. Sails one into the middle. Snags it on the right. Oh, look out. There he goes.
Oh, this shit about to make me mad as fuck, bro.
Michigan made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Presley. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. To the air, it's Bowman. Pocket starts to collapse. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in, it's Owens. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grab near the marker, it's Presley. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And these wide receivers are
This nigga
so
scored,
fast
bro.
nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just
Oh
want to get
my
it to
God,
them
bro.
and let
This
them make
nigga
it
caught
happen.
the ball,
A
he
lot
got
of times,
this fumble.
we're running to them, so we're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. The defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football.
He caught the
causing
fucking
fumble
ball
for
and
the wide
fumble in
receiver.
the end zone.
And the
can't make
Wolverines
this shit
want
up.
to pick up the tempo.
You cannot make this shit up, bro.
They're not afraid to let one fly from back here. Pulls it in. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before
can't
the
make
game.
this shit
How
up,
is
bro.
this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads spin. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. And the interception
You let
was
that
enough.
fat
The
bitch get you.
return
Oh.
made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions
let a fat
already
bitch
in this
get you.
game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's going to let it go. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage,
shit
and he'll
hold
be
me, bro.
stopped at the 17.
These niggas hold me so bad. This nigga literally caught the ball in the end zone and fumbled, bro.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field.
Don't
Now
matter.
2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Get your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that thing.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third
These
down.
niggas can't catch and hold on
Guys,
for
this
their life,
offense is
bro.
already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gordon. And
You click on this nigga the
tackling
last
there to keep
minute,
him from
like-
getting to the first down marker. They allowed the completion, but this defense was
He's your player?
swarming to keep them
Not
away
the
from
eye?
that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be
I don't
questioned.
give a fuck.
They've got the big fellas
Niggas
out there. A
can't even
3
move the ball
tight
down
end
the
look
field,
on
listen.
1st and 10. Trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. This
Nigga,
offense
Bryce
has a
Underwood not
second
even
down
in the,
play.
not even in the NFL yet. Why is he not up here?
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Bowman. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
I thought that nigga was wide open.
Try to get it on the ground. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's simple play, simple gain. Get that 1st down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick.
And the ball is intercepted. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They got it at the 29. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they... Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
So the decision has been made, and the coach
I know one
will
thing.
take
Like, I get
the
an offer
penalty.
from OSU, bitch, I'm not committing.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
I know, but these niggas
Leaves
are
it with
buns,
the
though.
running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He's going for the big play. And it's
Oh my
knocked
God,
away, and they
that's
score
good.
on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the 2nd half to build on your 2-possession run.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. To throw, it's Warren. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And he's knocked down. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Michigan 20, Oklahoma State 0.
A rather
how the hell you kick it like that?
start
You gotta be
with the
moving the
kickoff
arrows.
out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Nigga, just keep the shit regular, man.
Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets to him.
Yeah, that's
down
good
goes the
defense.
quarterback. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse.
He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just
Look,
have
the
such
skinny,
great
sorry
awareness, and they're
looking nigga on
always
the team catch the
communicating.
ball.
They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Running with power. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Nigga, you keep using the fucking AI like you so shitty.
Down in their own end, they go for it on the ground and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this
I'm
defense.
lagging.
We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Makes that one pay off, and they
It's an
finally
L, bro.
get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Quickly complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man.
My game is lagging and skipping
Look at that
everywhere.
QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll run play action.
This shit lagging, bro.
Feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
And it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done. You stop the run first, get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
Can't even see. Can't even see
And
nothing. My
the
game
heat
is lagging,
was
bro.
all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack.
Michigan 20, Oklahoma State.
It's lagging hard.
Choice here.
We have now need their defense to get the ball game in the fourth quarter.
The short hand.
Can't
It's
even
Marshall.
see what's going on.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the...
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Looking to throw, it's Warren. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the
I would never in my life
Wolverines
use
want to
voices
crank
again.
the tempo.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Then he dropped the
They
ball.
almost
Shitty
had
ass safety.
another
Fuck you
interception.
in the
They're
college
trying
where
to
you can't even
set
catch a
records
regular
out
pitch.
there.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
He wants to throw it again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Can't hold on. He
Tommy,
had
fucking
it
ball.
right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long
It ain't the
from the
quarterback
28.
fault. Why the fuck would
From the
you
gun,
stop
wants to
throwing
pass.
shit?
Going up top.
Look at
And
that.
this is dropped.
Look at that
Incomplete
shit.
pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Look at that
Down in
shit,
the
bro.
fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on
Yeah, that
fourth
shit
down.
what? What do you mean?
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the
That pass out
chains
of
on
field. What
fourth
do you mean?
down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation.
Oh my God,
this is where their playmakers need to step up.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Gonna take a shot at this DB.
I didn't see you right
And he
there.
bats it away. It falls incomplete.
I didn't see you right there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout
Nigga
practice.
blending in
You
with the
think you're
field
going to
and
have a
shit.
chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And sure,
This nigga not
tackling
shit.
there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets...
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been
Nigga, so you telling me I'm not getting hold right now?
now? They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Bowman. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Nigga, look, he's dropping the ball.
And let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd
Nigga, that's
down.
no coverage.
They
Nigga,
line up
hit
with
your
some
hand, catch the
serious
ball.
work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and
Gotta catch
long,
that
trying
shit.
to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Freeman. And the catch was one thing.
Nigga,
on
bro,
the
I
run,
swear to
even
God,
better,
nigga.
a
Let
big
my quarterback throw the ball up
pickup
to me, nigga.
And the
If the
Cowboys
ball hits my
racing
hand,
to the
nigga,
line
I'm
in
coming
a
down with
hurry
that
up.
bitch.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, in those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking.
Nigga,
So
that
that's
dick
a man
after dick
coverage,
after
receiver
dick.
staring
Nigga,
at
that
the
shit
quarterback all
ass.
the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone.
A shot toward the end
Come on,
zone.
catch it.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing
my
the
God.
football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't
I have
been
no
great.
time to
We've
come
seen
back.
some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty
These
to give
pussy
them a
bitches
first
can't
down.
eat, man.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback
Fuck no,
is
I'm not
looking
running.
to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
Nigga,
And
6,
he
6, 6, 7.
will
Get your
be
fat ass down there
sacked
and
at
ball,
the
bitch.
6-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bowman getting some heat. And the pressure
I'm about to
gets to
steal
him
myself.
again. Another sack. There is no point in a field goal
I
here,
don't
so
give a
the
fuck what
offense
you got
stays
on.
on the field on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're
Shut the
down
fuck
and you're
up,
trying to
commentators.
mount
I already know
drives,
that.
and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But
Oh, hell
now
no. He about to run the ball,
they're just
yeah.
fighting for
This shit
pride
definitely
and
over.
just letting them try not to get any more points on the score.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. He breaks a tackle. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Steps away. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the
Damn,
pocket. I
always
got an
do that.
opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Dances away from one. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll let one go down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They're ripping off chunks of yardage to get it to the 33. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you, as a quarterback, it's going to be hard throwing the ball over the middle of the field against this defense because these D linemen are huge, and they've got long arms. That was like trying to throw over.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Warren. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but